And that's a very good question. I think we've taken many steps on many levels. Of course, we know about the surveillance system that we have in place, but I think more so from a human aspect as far as our officers are concerned. I think the culture has changed. It's always been a good culture, but I think it's new and improved that our officers understand taking ownership of their zones, taking ownership of the incidents that occur that they investigate, and dealing with problems that occur in their zones. More of a community policing concept. And so when something's happening, the officer that's involved in that particular call takes that call and he takes it and he does everything he can to solve that situation, to resolve that problem, to find new and improved ways to prevent crime, and also to listen to the citizen. The citizen sometimes has concerns that go far beyond just a criminal matter. It may be something that's unrelated to crime that he can help her with or help him with. So I think that's really making a big difference in reducing our crime, because we're dealing with problems that fester and lead to more crime. So we're snuffing those things out, and we're giving our citizens more confidence in their police department. So I think that's going a long way in helping us reduce crime. I see, most definitely, I see us growing our surveillance system. I think that's going to be necessary, and I think it's going to be advantageous for us to do so, is to put more cameras up and certain vantage points that we can see and keep an eye on what's going on in our community, and be more responsive to those areas where we see things happening and unfolding at the time in real time. I think that's going to be important. I also think too, for the officers and for the community, I think looking at the cameras in light of what we saw in Ferguson, I'm happy to say that our community has confidence in their police department. But I think cameras are always good. I think body cameras will be good, that we really want to look at that closely, because I think that's an advantage for us to be able to, not just from an evidentiary point, but also for a confidence level. It's going to do also add to the already confidence that our community has in us, to even more confidence. And we're a transparent police department. I think we've proven that. Anytime anyone wants to know anything about us, we're an open book. I'll supply that information, I'll make it available to them. They can come in, they can look. So I have no problem with anybody looking at a camera as we work. So I think that's something too that you can look to the future to see College Park Police Department participating in. I'd have to say that when the mayor and council decided to create a public safety building complex, I think it was the greatest idea that they ever had, and they did a really good job of doing that. And I think for us to have that opportunity to interact with the fire department in such a personal way and such an intimate way, it's been great. We've always had a affection for our brothers and sisters at the fire department, but to be in the same building, to see them in passing, to work out with them in the gym, to be able to call over and speak to the chief of the fire department, hit his extension, have a conversation, and sometimes just to yell at him and say, hey, it's a great feeling. So I think it brings about a camaraderie, I think it brings about a partnership, and I think it brings about a team effort that's just unstoppable and unbeatable. So we work very well with them, and we're very proud to say we are a part of public safety.